Hey guys, how's it going? So in this video, I'm going to be doing some example solves, which was quite highly requested by many of you. So I'll just be showing my insight on how I would approach scrambles based on my cubing level. And that being said, I'm by no means an expert with these solutions. I'm definitely not saying that the solutions that I'm coming up with on the spot are the best solutions. It's really just showcasing my normal thought process that I'd have at my level. And I'm sure that there are better solutions to the scrambles, to the solutions that I've come up with. And you are more than welcome to share your insight down below in the comments. I really enjoy learning and hearing others' perspectives, and I'm sure everyone watching this video would as well. So definitely don't feel shy to share your thoughts, but anyways, I'm just gonna get right into the very first scramble. Okay, so I'll just be solving white on all of them. Okay. Right. So there are a couple of options here for my first pair. First off, for the cross, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the blue to solve this orange, and that will make the green over here, so I can use that green to solve this red. In terms of first pair, this corner piece is definitely going to remain on the top layer, which is nice, but then I'd have to track where the corresponding edge piece is, and that will end up in the middle layer. So that's not an attractive first F12 pair to have, especially since it's not even in the right quadrant. This is the blue and orange, this is the blue and red. So I'll probably try to like move on and find something else. Another one that I noticed is going to be this one right here. So this F12 block, or this F12 piece is going to be in the top layer as well as its corresponding edge. And it'll be white sticker on top here with the edge going to be, I think, over here. So that's not bad. At least both of these are on top. It's much more better than this one right here where the white sticker was on top but its corresponding edge was in the middle layer. And then another, so this one is not going to go on the top layer because it's going to be connected with red. And it's not even going to be an X cross because it's going to be green with the red, so I can't really use that. And then that leaves with this one. And this one will also be in the top layer because this is going to go down with, this is going to match up with the orange, and it's going to come all the way over here, and then when I'm inserting the green, this will come to the top, and the corresponding edge will also be here, so it'll actually be like side by side, and that's actually a pretty decent target for the first pair, so I think I'll probably go with that. So come down, you see this corner right here, and then the green is going to bring it up as I solve this red, and then you can see the other solution that I was talking about, and the least attractive first F12 option. So I'll go ahead and solve these two, and then I'll probably keep these two in mind for my next pair, unless something else comes up, but in this case, really nothing. These are pretty bad cases, so I'll solve this one, and then I'll keep in mind of this one as well as where this other corner piece is going to go. So in this case, a good like way, if I was only focusing on the first F12 pair, or sorry, the next F12 pair in terms of efficiency, then I'd probably go ahead and solve this. But the issue is that I'm going to end up having this nasty F12 case, so I'll probably solve these two first, like that, and it actually creates a free pair for me, so that's helpful. And then I'll do some OLL, and then some POL. Awesome. Let's go to the next scramble. Okay. Okay, this seems pretty straightforward. Nothing too crazy here. I'll use the blue to solve the orange, and then I'll insert the red and then insert the green. So right off the bat, I see a couple of F12 corners that, or sorry, some corners for the F12 that are going to remain in the top layer, namely these two and these two. And the corresponding edge piece, the corresponding edge piece for this is actually right here, which means I could probably do an X cross. So yeah, in fact, I will definitely do an X cross here. So I'll insert this, and then let's just pay attention to this right over here. Really, the orientation of this corner piece, which is going to be end up like that. So I'll insert the red, and then I'll insert the green, and then I'll move this over here such that I can do a D prime and then insert this like that. Okay. Okay, and then the next F12 piece or pair that I would attack is probably this one, because there's a nice alg for solving this in the back over here, which is just this. And then I'll probably do these two right after. And then that leaves with this one, which is a bit of a nasty case, but overall not too bad. And then I'll do some OLL, and then an R perm. Awesome. All right, next scramble. Oops. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit of a trickier one. Okay. Probably not the greatest solution here, but what I'd probably do, shoot. Yeah. Okay. So what I'd probably do is use this blue as like the center point to solve, actually not really the center point, but use this blue to solve the red, which will solve the green, and then have this one solved separately, the orange separately. And then in terms of first pair, because I'm going to be using like this principle that I have, which is called last move logic. So essentially what that is that I'll be looking at the corner, or the very last move that I'm doing, I'll be looking at the corner piece that it will bring up. So in this case, it's going to be, because I'm inserting the green last, this corner piece will be brought up first, and then its edge piece is not going to be in the most attractive. It's not going to be on the top, so it's not in a very attractive place. But in terms of first pair, it's the best I can do with a harder scramble. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to insert the blue like this, and then because I need to solve the orange first, and I need to ensure that this red can solve the green, I have to temporarily solve the orange like this. Sorry. Yeah, like that. And then I'll do a GU prime, sorry, and then I'll go ahead and solve this. And then, as I was saying, this edge piece is right over here. It's going to be in the middle. It's not going to be at the top. And then the corner piece, because it's going into the top layer, will be over here. So I'll go ahead and solve these two. Obviously, a much more attractive option would be to solve these two, but because I'll be tracking these two, it would be probably my first pair, but I acknowledge that this would likely be a much better alternative. And in fact, if I didn't have enough time to predict first pair, then I would probably solve the cross slowly such that I could find a good F12 solution, and it'll probably be these. But anyway, we'll go ahead and solve this, and then I'll keep this as my backup. I'd rotate like this, and then I'd solve these two, while keeping in mind that this corner piece is going to come out here. And then I notice that this this F12 pair is already solved. So I'll just go ahead and solve this, and then fat D, and insert this last last F12 pair. Do some OLL, and then PLL. All right, next scramble. Okay. Oh, okay, this is beautiful for X cross. So what I'll do here, is I'll be targeting these two for my X cross. So what I can acknowledge is that when I insert this orange, this edge piece is going to come over here, and I'll just pay attention to where this corner is going to go. So, oh yeah, okay. So it's pretty easy. So what I'll do is I'll first solve the red, and then I'll use the orange to solve the green. That way that this corner piece is actually going to be a lot nice to insert when I'm solving this blue. So what I'll do is I'll like this, and then insert the the orange, and then I'll do an R2 so I can insert this corner piece like that and solve. And then I notice these two, so I'll go right into that. And I also notice that this likely might be my next pair because, well, I can't see the corresponding corner piece for this just yet. So I'll go ahead, and by deduction, I know that it'll have to be over here. So like that, and then remove insert, which is nice. And then this is just an OLL that I actually recently learned. And then a JPerm. Nice. Okay. So this is the next scramble. Okay, so this is one of those scrambles where like conceptually solving the cross is pretty easy, but it's just more like trying to find a finger trick friendly solution that it's kind of hard to do. Right off the bat, like obviously for cross, like it's pretty easy. You use the red to solve the blue, and then you solve those, and then you can use the orange to solve the green. So nothing too crazy there. But the thing that I want to make use of is that I can make this block here, and I want to take advantage of that. The issue is that I can't really find, I guess, the most finger trick friendly solution. So what I might do, yeah. It's not the best, but like it's in terms of preserving this, it's probably the best I could come up with. So I'll just like create the block here and then insert these two, and then go ahead, insert like that, and then I can solve this one right here because it's right in front of me. So so I can go like this and then solve like that, and then I can go right in next to these two like this, and then from process of elimination I can tell that this is the blue is lined up here and this is the corresponding corner piece. So go ahead and solve like that. Okay, OL, and then oops, really weird JPerm, and I can't really execute well right now. All right, let's go on to another scramble. Okay, this one, oh, okay, this one actually has X cross written all over it. So right off the bat, I noticed that there's orange, and then there's this blue block here that I can easily make to join together. And then the corresponding edge, what I can do is actually use the green and then the red to move the edge on top, and then I can insert it. So yeah, so I'll just go ahead and solve these two, and then move this over here, and then use the green and then the red to push this on top, and then I'll just simply go ahead and insert this corner, sorry, this edge here, and then D2, I'll get the appropriate corner, or the F12 block here. And then right off the bat, I see this free F12 pair, which is great, so I'll go ahead and solve that. And then I guess I can go right into these two like this, and then these two as the final OL, and then PLL. Okay. Let's go into another one. Okay, oops. So for this one, okay, so for the cross solution that I'm thinking of, this block right here is going to be unaffected. So right off the bat, this is a potential first pair for sure, but I want to find, it's not the best case to solve. I want to see if I can find a better one. And what I'm going to be doing for my cross solution that I'm thinking of is inserting the green and then the orange, and then moving the orange over here such that the blue and the green are opposite and the red here is opposite, so I can insert that and then solve the orange right after aligning everything. Anyway, so in terms of the other, this block right here is gonna come over on top and it's gonna be untouched. Okay, and it's actually, I know this is a weird case, But there's a really nice F12 alg to solve this block right here, which will end up like this, into this region, this quadrant over here, which is in the back. So I'll probably do that. I'll show you the alg. So I'll go ahead and solve these two. Like as I was saying, that this block will be over here, and then solve the red by inserting insert the orange, and then I'll go ahead and solve this one right off the bat. So this is the alg like that, and then I can go into solving this 3-move case, and then I'll probably do these two next, and then I'll solve this. Okay, easy peasy. And let's do one last scramble. Okay. Okay, so I think these are one of the scrambles. So again, the cross solution is pretty easy. I think simplistic one would just be inserting the orange, then the blue, and then using the green to solve the red, and then just doing a D2 to align everything. But what I'm noticing is that I think all these corners are actually going to end up, for the white F12 pieces, all the white F12 piece corners are actually going to end up in the bottom layer, which means that I'm going to have to do a U move just to get one corner piece out into the top layer. And that'll be this one, I think. Yeah. So here's what where's the corresponding edge piece? It's gonna be over here. Okay, so this is gonna come over on top, and then yeah, so I'll probably solve the cross wholly if I was in a real solve, just to see where this will end up in relation to this corresponding edge piece. So I'll go ahead and solve this, and then I'll do a U to go like that, and then so blue is over here, so I'll rotate, and then I'll solve it like this. And then because I have a 3-move case, I won't insert the pair like that, rather I'll do it with a sled so I can preserve this 3-move case like this, and then I'll go right into this one, and then I can solve this one from the back like that using an alg, and then a perm. Okay, so that will conclude my example solves. I hope you guys found that quite insightful. Again, if you come up with any better solutions or anything you think I should be aware of, put it in the comments. I'll be happy to look over it. And yeah, take care. See you guys in the next video. Bye.
Hey guys, that's going to be it for me for this video. I hope you found my examples and explanations insightful. Now, to help me improve my content to better fit your learning style, I would really appreciate it if you could spare a couple of seconds just to fill out this feedback form, and its link is in the description. So here you can let me know what went well, what didn't go well, and what aspects you would like me to include or work on in the future. But anyways guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.